Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending where you are locating, depending your location in this world. This is Mullah Wunja. I want first of all to thank everybody who is sharing and commenting on my broadcast. Yeah, today is the 11th of April 2026. Yes, I don't come today for talk. May all man understand, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters all over Cameroon. I want talk me the francophone them. May kuna understand say we the people for Southern Cameroon, we no hate una like people. We hate the system, we hate the government. Nothing that way una be don't get to work for a very long time. I did talk this with all heart, all passion, all concern. Because all we love the country, we be like the country. If two people come together in a unity, they will be stronger. That's why we decided to join the people of La Republique de Cameroon. And make una understand, see, things that they happen, where it over affect the Southern Cameroonians, where the La Republique de Cameroon citizens, they know they talk about it. Very few of them they talk about the way they marginalize the Southern Cameroonians. And they use the word Southern Cameroonians because that is our country. That's where we belong. Yes, everybody get right for a personal opinion about how things work for Cameroon. People they way they see say Cameroon be good when it dey like a unity state, one and indivisible. Some people they way they see am like na some thing wey don't bring instead a big problem for the country. I think say if Cameroon we don't stay together since 1961 till today is almost 65 years together. Ladies and gentlemen, so if we don't be up to 65 years together, things no dey work. I think the best thing I say, make we separate. Everybody go a separate way. We fix we side, una fix una side. If we see am say it go be good again, may we come together. Then that time we go for another treaty. But for now, we don't see and say things are not working. Things are not working. Everything that is working is on the favor for the people of La Republique de Cameroon. Southern Cameroonians, they don't over suffer. They go school, they don't give them good job. You must know somebody up there in Yaoundé before you can get any good job. We get people where they become here for scholarship, where we be still they young. We dey primary school. We get brothers and sisters and where they don't come for scholarship, where na engineers, doctors, accountants. You can name it. They still back for Europe, Britain, America, Asia, all over the world. They want come back because those where they come out from École Normale Supérieure, ENAM, where they don't know their left and right, they have occupied all the position. And I don't see and say any man where he get position for Cameroon, na politician. Politics no be only for people where they dey for government, where they support government. I don't see and say anybody where he dey inside government, na politician. You must support CPDM. That is what is happening in Cameroon. You see, that is where we failed. A good system will not think that because you are not supporting us when you are qualified, when you qualify for hold some position, they will leave you behind. Whether you are in that party or not, they will still leave you in your position because you are qualified, you are competent, and you will make that position stand still continuously without collapsing. But if you bring people where they be unqualified because they too want to do politics, that is where we go wrong. The country has gone wrong. I go make them very clear for the whole Southern Cameroonians. Una listen and listen well. We know the talk because we want talk. The time where we the talk say, these people, they go deal with us, they did deal with us. Some of you call us names. I saw yesterday, my humble, honorable Mbelamuki, he wrote something in his page. He wrote, that means they need their own power back. That is the meaning. Anybody where they read the mindset of those of the senators and the parliamentarians, most of them are regretting now. They are regretting because it seems as they have sold their people to La République de Cameroon. And why do we call ourselves Anglophones? Is Anglophone a country? No. Let me tell you people, seize that out from your mouth. Take away that Anglophone nonsense out of your mouth. We are Southern Cameroonians. That is our country. We should not call ourselves Anglophone. That means you have accepted to be the third class or the second class citizen under La République de Cameroon. We are not Anglophones. When I see people going around saying that the vice president must come from Anglophone. Anglophone is not a country. We did not join them like Anglophones. We did not come together like Anglophones. We came together like a country, the people of Southern Cameroons. That is the correction I want to make you people understand. I want to put it in your brain, you people. Some of you are very, very funny and dull. Whether you are afraid to say where you come from, I don't understand. You have to stand and specify where you come from. You are Southern Cameroonians and they are La République de Cameroons. Let's put it this way. Cameroon is a country of two Cameroons. It's a two country that came together to create that country. But one of the country had its own independence in 1960 and the other 1 year later, 1961. So these two countries are two entities that came together to create a federal state. So you cannot call us Anglophones. We are Southern Cameroonians. Let me make it very clear. So if you want to say the vice president should be a Southern Cameroonian and not an Anglophone, because you have Anglophones Bamilikis who lives there. You have Anglophone Yaoundé who lives there in our territory. You have Anglophone Bassa who lives there. So we have to be very careful the words we use and the words we carry into the media. Some of you who call yourself learned colleagues, please correct your words. You are not Anglophones. You are Southern Cameroonian. Be specific on what you are talking about. Yes, I've come here to make correction because sometimes if we don't speak, people will not understand. Sometimes if we don't lecture some of you, you think you study too much and you know a lot, but you know nothing. Because I don't think people who say they are very learned people will still call themselves Anglophones. You are not Anglophones. Stop using that word. You are Southern Cameroonians. Continue to use that word. Nobody will beat you. Nobody will bury you for that. It's your right to do that. Yes. A guy used a word that the only thing a bullet cannot shoot is the history and killed. History will never die. I heard that word from one guy in Equinox. That's a very powerful word. The only thing a bullet cannot kill is the history. Like La République de Cameroon would have killed the history of Southern Cameroons. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go now to the vice president of Cameroons. I repeat, we are not supposed to be the vice president of Cameroons. the vice president of Cameroons can be anybody either from La République de Cameroon or Southern Cameroons, depend on the agreement of the constitution which they signed in 1961. Yes, if a Southern Cameroonian is the president, the vice president is supposed to be from La République de Cameroon. But now, they have held two presidents, President Amadou Ahidjo. Since 1961, he's there. He gave it 1982. That is about 25 years later or 23 years later. He gave it to President Paul Biya. Paul Biya has been there for 43 years. So, Southern Cameroon, if you want us to be together, as you are claiming one and indivisible, Southern Cameroonian has to have that position 2 times as a president before we give it back to you people. That is the truth. And if you don't want to accept these facts, then Southern Cameroon have right to divide with you people. Everybody go a separate way and make your own government like what happened in 1961 and 1960. Ladies and gentlemen, I will repeat this statement and I will repeat it again. For those who don't have sense, let me put sense in your brain. La République de Cameroon has had 2 presidents. President Amadou Ahidjo during the 60s till 1982, early 60s. President Paul Biya, early 80s till 2026. And he's still in office to run again for 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Southern Cameroonians, get up from sleep and be reasonable a bit. These are 2 countries that came together as equal partners. Let's use the word equal partners. Don't use the word static partners. Which they had their government, we had our government. We are supposed to be the president, not even the vice president again in Cameroon. If they don't want it, let us divide. We will not stand and see this nonsense going on again. My brothers and sisters, I'm supporting the country to divide. Let us divide. I am supporting the country to go in their separate way for peace to reign. Because if we come back together, they will still do the same thing. They will still marginalize us because our population. But now, we are ready to stand for ourselves as Southern Cameroonians. Former British Southern Cameroonians. We are ready to stand for ourselves. Let me tell you, all those people who are afraid to talk the truth, that is why we are going down. Let's be speaking. Let's say the truth. And let's sit down and solve this problem amicably. They came as a gentleman in a gentleman agreement with no document signed. So we have to go at any time we want. We have no document that bind us together. If we have that document, let them produce it and let's see. Since the constitution has come out, we have not seen any document that bind us together. I've not seen it. That constitution in 1961, they have abandoned it. So we have nothing that we are together. So for me, for peace to reign in that country and for development for our own country, the 2 countries, let us separate. That is my point. Because everything you people are doing is just mafia. This is the highest political mafia I've ever seen in the world. In Cameroon. The highest political mafia is from Cameroon. No other country else. Even America, who knows politics, Britain, that type of mafia does not exist. How can they give power to a president that can appoint a vice president that will take over from him when he's not alive or when he's incapable to run the country? He has rights like a president who was not elected. I've never heard that in the history of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, all these things they are doing, I think something is behind. Something has triggered this government to come with this type of reforms of the constitution. Something has triggered the government. Are we sure Paul Biya is alive? And where is Mr. Paul Biya? That is my question. Why is he not coming to speak? Why is he not going to the assembly to give a reason why he has to answer a question? Why did he write this? You, these foolish people from Senate and parliamentarians. You just go and sign things without any thinking. Paul Biya would have come to the parliament for questioning. Paul Biya would have come to parliament for questioning. You cannot just go and sign documents like that. Those are documents, that's people's life. You people just go and sign things without thinking. You'd have brought Paul Biya into the parliament for questioning. Why did he do this? What was his reason? Where will this take us to? But you keep on signing things without the president, that instruction from high office. All those things are lies. Those things are fabricated by inside the presidency. Paul Biya did not write anything, no constitution. All those things are fake. That's the truth. You just want to stand in power so that all of you will sit on that seat, the ministers and the other parliamentarians and the Senate. That's all. That's the truth. So that the person who come there will support you people to stay in power. This will not work. Yes, it's two things. Southern Cameroon have to stand strong. God bless you. Wait me for next video. This is Mula Wonja, the great orator from Mount Fako. God bless you all. And I say share, like, and love. I love you all. God bless you. Thank you.